Hello, this is Dr. Vernon Williams in San Antonio, Texas at the Wellness Aesthetic Medical Center. Today we're going to be talking about nitric oxide and arginine. So what is nitric oxide? Well, nitric oxide is your cells that line your arteries. They make nitric oxide when you're young. And as when you get older, the nitric oxide that the cells make decreases. The cells that make the nitric oxide, they clean up the arteries, and so the artery stays nice and pliable. So if you went to Home Depot and you bought a water hose, you pick it up and you bend it, it will be very flexible. You look down the barrel, it will be pristine. You turn the water on, the water pressure goes. That's your artery at 15. A year after it's been sitting out in the yard, you pick it up and you try to bend it, it wants to crack. You look down the barrel, there are little plaques in it. And you turn the water on, the water pressure is psh. That's your artery at 60. Nitric oxide in your body turns an artery of 60 into an artery of 15. That's how it works. So now, you have two options. Option number one is we can give you arginine. Arginine tells the cells that line your arteries to make nitrous oxide. Only problem with that is that if your cells that line your arteries are operating at peak capacity, the nitric oxide is not going to help them make more nitric oxide. But if you give them nitric oxide, you are bypassing the system. You're actually feeding the cells the nitric oxide that they need. So therefore, even if the cells are operating at peak capacity, the nitric oxide still help the arteries. So basically, when you optimize your nitric oxide or your arginine to your body, your cells that line your arteries become younger and healthier, and now your arteries become softer and more pliable, and because of that, your heart doesn't have to work as hard to push blood through the arteries. And because the heart doesn't have to work as hard, your energy that your heart requires decreases. So it, number one, reduces your risk of heart disease. Number two, it helps strengthen your heart muscle. Number three, because the arteries are soft and pliable, you now can get blood flow to your small tissue areas, your small organs. So you have better blood flow to your genital areas, so it helps with erectile dysfunction. You have better blood flow to your toes and your feet, so your toes and your feet are better supplied with oxygen. You have more blood flow to your internal organs like your kidneys, your liver. Those all work better. And you also, because the arteries are cleaned up, you have less chance of plaques forming in the arteries, and you have less chance of blood clots forming and going to your brain and causing strokes. So nitric oxide in your body, number one, strengthens your heart muscle. Number two, helps protect you from heart disease. Number three, helps with erectile dysfunction. Number four, it helps protect you from strokes. Number five, it tells your pituitary to make growth hormone. So your growth hormone levels can also be increased by nitric oxide. Now arginine also does the same thing, but it does it on a different scale than nitric oxide. So if there's a choice between arginine or nitric oxide works a little bit better. Thank you all. This is Dr. Vernon Williams at the Wellness Aesthetic Medical Center. Thank you all very much.